What's good? What's good? My Muscle Movement back again with another Simon Says video, and today on episode 7 of Simon Says more action, less learning, less watching. Start applying yourself. Get out there in the world. Start using everything that that you've learned to actually start developing yourself because sometimes you can get caught in a cycle of just watching these like self-improvement videos, watching these like how-to videos or you get these little dopamine hits from these videos because you feel like you're learning something. Finally, I know how to do this thing. But then you don't go out and do the thing that you're trying to learn. So you're not learning nothing, right? Because in this world, man, I feel like in this reality, bro, like it's more about just going all in and learning along the way and developing your skills along the way and being brave, being courageous, and just taking that leap of faith and really just jumping into it, you know, just getting over yourself and using the things that you learn and then putting yourself out there and applying it because that's the only way you can develop yourself so you can stop watching these videos, you know, stop watching these how-to videos. I remember I'm not gonna lie, like, I used to watch these like how to be more social, how to be more talkative videos, how to carry conversation videos because I felt like I sucked at those. And I used to watch these videos and be like, man, now I know, now I'm gonna get out there, I'll be good. But then I'll go in the world and I wouldn't apply myself. I wouldn't apply myself at all, so I wouldn't be learning anything. And then I'll just be stuck in that cycle, just that cycle of, oh, okay, let me watch another video. Let me just watch another video. And yo, there's nothing wrong with learning. Nothing wrong with the videos that you watch online, how to build muscle, how to be more social with people, how to this, how to that. There's nothing wrong with those. Use them. They're tools. They're there for you to use. And shout out to the people who make those to help the people that need them because yo, I need those videos too. Those videos helped me a lot too, but they only helped when I applied myself. You know what I mean? You can sit there at home and watch all the how to build muscle videos or how to grow your biceps, how to grow your back, how to grow your chest, all those videos at home. Watch them. You can watch them for years, but if you don't actually get up and go to the gym, those videos don't matter. Everything you learn doesn't matter. You know what I mean? It's so crazy. I used to be in a cycle of like I would just I would just watch so many videos and get these like dopamine hits, you know? Like yeah, like I said, like yeah, I finally know how to do this thing. But because I'm not in the world and I'm not applying myself, I wasn't really learning. I still had the same amount of skill before and after the video, you know what I mean? So you got to get out in the world, start applying yourself. You know what I mean? If you struggle with being social, you don't know how to be social. I'm sorry, but as hard as it may seem, you got to go out and be social. You gotta go out and talk to people. I know it's a scary thing. It's a scary thing, sort of getting out of your comfort zone and like taking that step, right? It's almost like you're about to do it and then something just stops you like, nah, whatever. And then you may start telling yourself, "Oh, I don't even need to talk to people. I don't need to socialize. I don't need to build connections and relationships." But internally, you suck at socializing. So you don't apply yourself and it hurts you, but you don't go do it. And it is just taking that leap of faith and taking that first step and learning in the real world and and just being comfortable with yourself, right? I mean, the videos you watch on YouTube, they have great knowledge, they have great information. They can definitely help. I know they've helped me too, but the real learning for me was in the real world. Um, like that's really the only time you're gonna learn all the things that you want to learn, right? A lot of people too, like let's say when it comes to a job, like going through the interview process and having this nice resume is one thing, but that real world experience is a whole different ball game, and that's actually where you learn. Those are the things that get you better, is learning in the real world, right? It's like there's so much knowledge out there. It's free knowledge, free game. It's everywhere. You can get it from your neighbor, right? And you can get it from anybody. But are you gonna apply yourself? Are you actually gonna get to a point where you can start providing knowledge? You can start helping people. But being in that cycle of just watching these videos and learning how to do this, do that, how to talk to people, how to talk to girls, how to talk to dudes, how to, how to how to walk, how to you know, how to lift, how to grow this muscle, how to do this, how to do that. You can watch, like I said, you can watch those videos for everybody. If you do not go outside and apply it, they don't matter. They're not gonna matter. I'm telling you, I was stuck in a cycle for so long of just literally just watching these videos online, like how-to videos and how to get better at this video, and there's all these videos. There's so much videos, and you can get caught up in a rabbit hole. Um, Especially the self-improvement side, social media and this and that. Self-improvement is a rabbit hole. I got into self-improvement in like, bro, I want to say like 2019. I sort of like started this whole thing, and uh, yeah. So I my bad, I was just talking to someone, but yeah. Like I sort of started this whole thing in 2019, and it's a rabbit hole because you get sucked into this life of trying to be better at this, trying to be better at that, trying to become the best version of yourself. But you spend so long not applying yourself to nothing. Nothing's really changing with you, right? You get caught up in this cycle of trying to be the next best thing out there, right? The next, or just be better at talking to people, be better at this, you know, how to grow this, how to do this, how to do that. Because there's so much out there, and I got sucked into that, and it's like years would go by, years, and like I said, it's a rabbit hole. You can get sucked into this, like for real. But it's like if you're not going out in the real world and applying yourself and learning the things that you learn, whether it's from like these videos, whether it's from reading, it's like it's all going to waste. It's all going to waste, right? So you got to get out there, man. Get in the world and talk to people. Build your experience, build your real world experience, man, because it's all out there. Like people say, free game. Free game is everywhere. Everywhere. Knowledge is everywhere. You just got to see it, take it in, and then apply it. And then one day you can pass on that information to other people, right? Other people who were in your shoes, or you were in their shoes at one point. Because that's what knowledge. That's the beauty of knowledge. It's to be taken, applied, and then presented, and then taught. That's the beauty of knowledge. So apply yourselves, man. Apply yourselves. Watch the videos, but apply yourselves. Don't go into that rabbit hole. If you're not applying yourself, it's just gonna be this cycle, this repetitive cycle of like just video after video. These little dopamine hits. It's like, oh man, I know how to do this now. I'm gonna go do this. I'm gonna go do, but then you don't do it. But then you don't do it. You just get stuck. You just get stuck. And yeah. That's just how it be, man. That's just how it be. Like I remember, like I'm like, yo, how do I talk to him? Because I used to think, and maybe it was just your mind that played games on you. Because I used to think I wasn't a social person, but people would tell me I was really good at talking and communicating. But I perceived myself to not be social. Um, so I'd watch all these videos, like, yo, like how do I be more social? How do I talk to people? And then I would just watch these videos, video after video, get these like dopamine hits, and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna get in the world. I'm gonna be the most social person. Then I get in the real world, and I'll just fold. I would just fold. Like I wouldn't talk to nobody. I told myself I didn't want to talk to people, but like internally, I'm like, yo, I wish I could socialize with this person. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's crazy, but like getting over that fear, getting over that like intensity that you feel when it comes to like applying these things, it's literally like I don't even know how to describe it, but you gotta fight that fear. You gotta just it's the only obstacle you're facing. That's the crazy part about it. It's the only obstacle you're facing, but once you jump into it, like let's say you want to talk to this person and you don't know how to approach him, but you just start small with small talk. That's literally the fear. You're getting over it. Just the small talk you're doing right there, you're getting over it. And I know you're gonna want to overthink it and this and that, but next thing you know, you're just having a casual conversation with this person, and now you're learning how to be more social, right? It's just a little hump that you gotta get over, and yeah, man, it's that easy. It's that easy. But I know, but yo, it was difficult for me. But now that I realize how easy it was to just talk to people and be myself and just just use the knowledge that I learned and apply it to the real world, like it's I see the world in a whole different light now, and that's what you guys need to do too. If you struggle with being in this self improvement rabbit hole, being in this place where you're getting all this knowledge, all this input, like you feel like you're learning so much, and it makes you feel good in the moment. But then when you actually get in the real world, you're just like this statue. You fold, right? You're not applying anything you're learning. It's it's a struggle. It's a struggle. But when you face that fear, and then you start heading out there, man, and you just face those fears, get over that little hump, man. Why do you get so bright? What the heck, man? I don't like that. But yeah. It's you'll see the world in a whole different light. You'll realize that it's really just you versus you at the end of the day. So use the knowledge you learn. Watch the videos, but take more action. The action's where you learn. These videos, if you really think about it, especially the self improvement side of these videos and stuff like that. It's self improvement. They all generally say the same things across a whole society of people, across a whole generation. And there's so many self improvement YouTube videos out there. They're all generally saying the same thing. So apply yourself, right? It's so funny. I had like I think it was like 20 to 30 videos of just how to be more social videos. They were all generally saying the same thing, just in different like contexts and different, just different ways of doing it. But they're all saying the same thing. But you know what all those videos had in common is that you had to apply yourself. Seriously, they were all saying like similar things, different context, but generally you have to apply yourself. You have to. You have no choice, or none of this is gonna do anything for you. You know what I mean? And then you're just gonna forget it. It's funny. Let's say when you apply yourself, you actually remember the videos you watch more. It's like, okay, this is what he was trying to say, or this is what she meant. You know what I mean? When you start applying yourself, this is you start making the connections, right? And then you start learning more on your own. And yeah, that's just how it is, man. So that being said, yo, this what Simon says, man. Take more action. Take more action for real, for real. You will see how the world changes around you. Face your fears. Get over that hump. That hump, it seems big. It seems like huge, but really it's like this big, man. It's like this big. And then it's like I seen a video. This guy was talking about fear, facing your fear. It's like you think it's this big ocean, but then when you jump in, it's a puddle. And that's what that first step is. That's literally what that first step is. When you're watching these videos and then you gotta go apply yourself, that's what it's gonna feel like. Huge ocean. But then when you jump in, it's just a little puddle. And yeah, this is what it is, man. This is what it is. So that being said, hey, thank you guys. This was episode 7. I got a regimen video coming out tomorrow with my boy. Hope you guys have a good weekend, good Easter. Thank you. Peace.